Before we begin, imagine driving alone on a dark highway late at night. You see a stranger standing in the rain, and you have just one choice: keep driving or stop and help. What if that single decision changed your life forever? Today's story is filled with kindness, hope, unexpected twists, and a reminder that even the smallest act of compassion can lead to the greatest blessings. If you enjoy emotional stories like this, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another inspiring story. Now, grab your favorite drink, sit back, relax, and let's get started. It was nearly midnight on a lonely highway outside Flagstaff, Arizona, when Ethan Carter noticed a young woman standing beside an old pickup truck with its hazard lights flashing through the heavy rain. The road was almost empty, and every passing vehicle sped by without stopping. Ethan had just finished a long shift at work and was eager to get home, but something about the woman's worried expression made him slow down. After a brief moment of hesitation, he pulled over and rolled down his window. The woman introduced herself as Emily. She explained that her truck had suddenly broken down, her phone battery had died, and she desperately needed to reach Phoenix before sunrise because her father had been rushed to the hospital after suffering a serious medical emergency. Her voice trembled as she spoke, and Ethan could see genuine fear in her eyes. Although he knew the risks of picking up a stranger late at night, Ethan trusted his instincts. He offered Emily a ride, promising to drive her safely to the hospital. As they traveled through the dark Arizona desert, the tension slowly faded. Emily shared stories about growing up with her father, while Ethan spoke about losing his own parents years earlier, and how that experience had taught him never to ignore someone in need. Their conversation felt surprisingly natural, as though they had known each other for years instead of just an hour. When the lights of Phoenix finally appeared in the distance, Ethan realized this was more than a random encounter. Deep inside, he felt that stopping on that lonely highway was a decision that would change the course of his life forever. 3 days after dropping Emily at the hospital, Ethan was surprised to receive a phone call from an unfamiliar number. When he answered, he recognized Emily's warm voice immediately. She thanked him once again for helping her on the darkest night of her life and invited him to meet her and her father for lunch. Curious, Ethan agreed. At the restaurant, Emily's father greeted him with a firm handshake and sincere gratitude. He explained that Emily had arrived at the hospital just in time to be with him before emergency surgery, and having her there had given him the strength to keep fighting. He admitted that genuine kindness was rare, and said Ethan's selfless decision had deeply moved their entire family. During their conversation, Emily's father learned that Ethan had recently been struggling to find stable work after his previous company closed. Impressed by Ethan's honesty, work ethic, and compassion, he offered him a management position at his construction company. Ethan accepted the opportunity with gratitude, determined to prove he deserved the trust placed in him. Over the following months, his career flourished, and he became one of the company's most respected employees. At the same time, Ethan and Emily continued spending time together. What began as simple conversations over coffee gradually turned into a deep friendship built on trust, laughter, and shared values. Before long, they realized they had fallen in love. A year later, surrounded by family and close friends, they exchanged wedding vows. As they looked into each other's eyes, they both remembered the lonely Arizona highway, where a simple act of kindness had unexpectedly brought two strangers together and changed both of their lives forever.